All right. Okay. I don't know if I like the lighting in this room. Anyway. All right. Where is my bio? Okay. Cool. All right. Hello. Happy Friday. Yeah! Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Hello. Hello. Okay, guys, I have to warn you, it's a Friday, so maybe the twins are feeling the vibe of a Friday and it's a weekend and everything, so they're gonna be making noise downstairs. So yeah, how are you guys? I hope everybody's been having a great reading week, and thank you for joining me for another live. Today I'm reading from Running and Other Stories by Makhosazana Xaba. She is, this book is published by Modjaji Books. Guys, you will see me going both ways. I'm trying to do a vlog while I'm reading. So I'm reading and I'm shooting on the other side for the YouTube channel. Oh, Matthew is laughing at the fact that I'm warning you guys about my kids making like a ruckus downstairs. But yeah, anyway. Thank you guys for joining me. Hello. Happy Friday. Woo! I'm reading from a short story collection. I actually want to start with reading the author's bio, so that you get an idea if you haven't actually read anything from Makhosazana Xaba. I got this copy from Modjaji Books. You can actually get your Modjaji titles off of their website directly, Modjaji Books, modjajibooks.co.za. Yes, and Modjaji is not with a D J I at the end. It's MODJAJI books.co.za. Hello. Hi, Kumbu. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Kumbu, for joining. Hello, everybody. Short stories. Do you guys like reading short stories? I actually like reading from short story collections when I am going through a reading slump, like right now. Let's not discuss my reading slump, guys. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. I am deep within a reading slump, but I've been listening to audiobooks still. Yeah, I finished my 4th book yesterday on audio. Is it the day before? I think it's the day before. Yeah. Hello. I finished Tiffany Haddish, her memoir. What? The last Black Unicorn. Yes, that's what I finished yesterday. I enjoyed it actually, but we'll talk about it. That's not why we're here. So this is what I'm reading from. I love the cover. Hello everybody who just joined in. This is what I'm reading from. I'm reading Behind the Suit. If you've missed out on some of the readings that I've done previously in the past year, because I have been reading for almost a year, because I started reading at the start of lockdown. I did read from I actually didn't now bring that book, but anyway, it does have the actual suit, the suit. So I think I like reading about the different views of the suit. So guys, you have to go back to what I read first, because Zuku Savannah's also got the suit story on Sipiwa Mahala's collection of short stories yet again. So this is I think it's my obsession now with the suit. So yeah, definitely relate. Okay, visionary underscore Bell says, definitely relate. I don't even know what I'm reading or not reading. Thank you. I'm not alone. Thank you so much. So, this is, I'm going to read Makhosazana Xaba's bio, and then we'll start with the story. I don't know if everybody else can see the title, but I'm going to leave it. I don't want to pin anything. It is on the title, Behind the Suit. Makhosazana Xaba is the author of 2 poetry collections, These Hands, released 2005, and Tongues of Their Mothers, released 2008. Her poetry has been anthologized widely, translated into Italian, Mandarin, and Turkish, and also available from the Cambridge Poetry Archive. She is the editor of Like the Untouchable Wind, an anthology of poems, published 2016. Her collection of short stories, Running, and Other Stories, published 2013, won the SALA Nadine Gordimer Short Story Award in 2014. Her short story Running won the Dion Hofmeyr Prize for Creative Writing in 2005 and was anthologized in 20 Best Short Stories of South Africa's Democracy in 2014. She has co-edited 3 anthologies titled Proudly Malawian, Life Stories from Lesbian and Gender Non-Conforming Individuals 2016, and Queer Africa, New and Collected Fiction 2013, which won the 26th Lambada Literary Award for the Fiction Anthology category in 2014 and was translated into Spanish in the same year. In 2016, Queer Africa 2 New Fiction was published. Xaba holds an MA in Writing with distinction from the University of Witwatersrand. So yes, that is Makhosazana Xaba's bio. And I'm going to start reading. Hello, hi everybody. Oh, hey. Hello everybody. Whoop whoop, you guys made it. Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna read from Behind the Suit by Makhosazana Xaba. Okay. My darling daughter, to be terminally ill and write from a hospital bed at the age of 80 is a tad risky. The tendency to romanticize abounds. To write a farewell missive to a daughter you barely know borders on the duplicitous. So I will stick to the bones, a frame and form for you to hold me in should events in your life ever conspire to draw you close to such proclivity. Your life experiences will definitely give you the coverings, and if you're lucky, even the blood to flow through flesh. You probably have to wait till you are 60, perhaps 50, if you are lucky, to gather the marrow to fill these bones. Filling in the marrow is your choice, unlike the coverings that will hit you again and again just because you are my daughter. No choices there. So this is a father writing to a daughter, and he's broken down the letters in parts titled Bare Bones. So bare bone number 1, my side of your family tree. I don't know what your mother told you before passing away, as she would not speak to me about such matters. My mother's name was Hloniphekile. As a designated healer, 5 generations down the line, she was given this special name. Respectable, she sure was. Like most people in Johannesburg, her father had come from Natal as a mine worker. He was a proud Zulu man of the Mbatha clan. He died a sad death in the bowels of the earth, digging for gold, something he would never use, even if he had known how. They say his body was never found, a fact that has remained a source of great consternation to the whole family. My mother had just turned 18 when her father died. He had brought her to Johannesburg to find work, leaving her younger siblings and mother in Natal. My mother always said she had her father to thank because she doubted that her healing profession would have prospered had she remained in Natal. Needless to say, she never found a job she liked, and soon after her father's funeral, her ancestors began to speak to her, turning her into the professional healer she was meant to be. Hloniphekile, your grandmother, was also a very gifted communicator. Ancestors spoke through her. They taught her everything she knew about herbs, healing, and disease. She never had to go for formal training, the apprenticeship that many herbalists have to undergo. She was known all over Sophiatown. The sophisticates, teachers, nurses, and journalists came to consult her under the light of the stars to protect the public image. The simple others were proud to consult her by day. I owe my education to her profession. She was not meant to marry anyone, so I never knew my father, except by name, Batsani Khosidintsi, a Motswana from Botswana, known then as the Bechuanaland Protectorate. I was to be her only child. Your grandmother made sure that she raised me to believe in myself. And when life was hard, she solicited assistance from her ancestors. I had a protected childhood. I was happy. I was privileged in that I had everything I needed and asked for. Having no siblings to share with really felt like a privilege. Guys, we don't like sharing. I think it's, yeah. Look, let me say that again. Having no siblings to share with really felt like a privilege. Your grandmother was a very special woman, something I understood the full gravity of only in my mature years, when I began to be of the world in a real sense. I fought with these nurses, mere girls really, so much while writing that I am surprised they continue to think that my writing can worsen my condition. What is the point of stopping me from living whatever life I can live when I have only a few days left? You say I was insisting on playing soccer. I was discharged from ICU a week ago. I'm strong now, strong enough to die with dignity, holding me and fixing my loving eyes on me like a mother holds a baby feeding at her breast. So that is part one. So he's writing and he's trying to paint a picture of his life, his current life in his sick bed. So this is bare bones number 2. How I met your mother. I have no doubt she knows that my version of it matters too. So here goes. I resigned from Zonk, the newspaper, so I could leave the country like some of my colleagues and contemporaries. I needed to become who I could become. Your grandmother urged me to leave. She wanted me to be free. She said I belonged to the world and not to her or Sophiatown. And she told me that the ancestors would look after me wherever I am. A day before my departure, she presided over a ceremony that I have lived to cherish. It flooded the path of my life with enchanting lights and curious scents. Once in Swaziland, I did what most of us did. I met your mother through political activities and we became friends of the comradely sort. We learned about the Sharpeville massacre on the evening we were meant to work together on some project in Kwahlati, a small town with a veneer of tranquility. We drank more, we contemplated the meaning of our lives in alcohol-induced verbosity, fell asleep in each other's arms on the lounge floor, and comforted each other the only way we knew for the rest of the night. We each experienced our firsts, me with a woman and she the black man. You, my darling angel, were to be the precious product of those firsts. When you were born, your mother said your tan was just what she had imagined, dark caramel. Philemon, my lover at the time, had been in Swaziland for 3 months. I told him about you a week after you were born. He felt betrayed. It so consumed him that his entire worldview changed. He had plans to emigrate to London. Those were such strange times. There were days when I doubted that whatever was my life. It had taken me 2 years to convince Philemon to leave Sophiatown and come join me in Swaziland. And you, my angel, were seducing me in ways I never thought infants were capable of. I was falling in love with you every single day. If truth be told, you changed my life. You'll not believe what just happened. The sister in charge decided to report me to the matron for the sake of my health. I am a journalist and I will write till I die. When they don't get that, I don't know. Why they don't get that, I don't know. Sorry. As I'm not meant to stress myself and have refused to listen to their instructions. I wrote a lot yesterday as well. She thought it in my best interest to inform the matron on duty. Good evening, sir. She greeted me with a soft voice and wide smile. I looked up to see a woman who could not be younger than 60, definitely close to retirement. Her navy blue uniform hugged her uncomfortably around her waist and her bust. 2 buttons around the bust displayed some strain. I thought I should inform you in person, sir. I have told the nurses, including sister in charge, you have my permission to write as many letters as your heart desires. I smiled and offered my hand. She smiled and gave me her back without another word. We needed none. Okay, so he's still writing. Let me see. I see. Okay, is it my network that's cutting or yours? It's Umpile's. Hi. Oh, you are breaking up. So I was breaking up. Maybe I was getting a call. Can you please indicate if you guys can hear me so that I can continue? I've got about 10 minutes or 5. Please indicate with a thumbs up if I can continue. Hey, Instagram. Oh, okay. It's much better now. All right. I'm going to continue with the third bare bone. So bare bones number 3. I'll keep on looking. You were breaking up before. It's fixed now. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you, guys. I'm going to continue. I just actually realized that I didn't put in my mic for the phone as well. I normally put in the mic, but probably it's the clouds, the network. I don't know. So this is bare bones number 3. The truth I'm not proud of. I've always been fascinated by how some events metamorphose as they take on a life of their own over time. This one in particular has never failed to astound me because of its origins, innocence, jest, a mere joke behind such a calamity. To this day, in my mind, I can see Philemon's face when he came to tell me about catching Matilda in the act. My mother called my name from the stoop of her therapy room. A shack, really, but that's what we called it. She had built it when I was just 8 years old, insisting that her clients needed privacy. Mondli, umuntu wako. That's how she always referred to Philemon. Mondli, your person, much to his chagrin. Philemon, what a complex human being. He hated that about my mother, who did not think there was anything to be concerned about. In her view, the ancestors were content with us as lovers. So, Philemon is Mondli's lover. And I think in this scene, his mother was just making him aware that Philemon is visiting, basically. And yeah, his mom is a traditional healer and she has a therapy room. They call it a therapy room. I think it's cute. But yeah. In her view, the ancestors were content with us as lovers. When Phil entered my bedroom, he was breathing heavily, carrying a parcel in old newspaper, folded as neatly as only Phil could fold. It was the suit. I was shocked he had even remembered to bring it with him. But that was Phil. He thrived on detail. Luck was on his side because that was a Monday. I was not working. It was payback time for one of my colleagues who had been ill for some time and in whose place I had worked. It was a Monday that gave pens permission to dance into numerous tomorrows. I like the play of words. Can you hear that, guys? So Modjaji was off work. It was a Monday that gave pens permission to dance into numerous tomorrows. I could see Philemon was very angry. I thought his anger was inappropriate, an overreaction and hypocritical, so I challenged him jokingly. Okay, joking. Make her suffer, Phil. Make her feed the suit. What? For the first time, he looked right into my eyes. He stopped rolling his left hand around his right thumb. As usual, when he did this, I wondered about how hot his thumb must feel. But it was the wrong moment to tease him. I said, make her suffer. But what do you mean, make her feed the suit? He had that smooth quiver on both sides of his mouth. I had come to know this quiver denoted extreme anger. The faster and less smooth these movements, the closer he approached rage. Problem was, I didn't know what I was saying either. The words had simply tumbled out of my mouth without a second of pondering. A part of me wanted to say I was just joking, but another part of me, I was surprised to find awake, was busy cooking up a plan. Phil, you are angry, right? Right. You want to punish her, humiliate her. He nodded, his eyes fixed on mine. Had Phil been thinking straight at that moment, he would have seen what he had come to call the giveaway expression on my face. I wanted to laugh my lungs out, but Phil was embroiled in his anger. Then his shoulders dropped a whole inch. A faint smile replaced the quiver at the side of his lips. I like that idea. I like it very much. He had a way of clapping his hands when he was excited about something, or when he had just had a bright spark across his mind. It was a light clap, just one, often accompanied by one word, yes, or awuzweke, or ushwentweni, or okay, depending on the context and his mood. Imagine my shock when I heard that Phil had in fact followed through on my joke. So, Modjaji is Phil's lover, and Modjaji has just advised Phil to actually punish his cheating wife, Matilda, to actually make her feed the suit. So, if you guys haven't read The Suit, please go and find The Suit and read The Suit. It does, there's different versions of it. I've read the actual Suit from Sipiwa Mahala's book, a collection of short stories. Okay, I'm gonna continue because I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't read The Suit. So this is a different version of The Suit, behind The Suit. Phil could not find it in his heart to accept your arrival, my dark caramel angel, and he refused completely to talk about Matilda after her death. He found a way to move to London when you were 6 months old. He told me never to contact him again. Your mother left for New York soon after you started walking. She said your grandparents were wealthy. They were excited by the possibility of raising their granddaughter as a proper Jewish girl, and that you stood a chance of getting a much better education out there. 18 months after Phil left, I arrived in London. I began looking for him. 2 months later, I learned his life had ended in the same way as Matilda's: suicide. I remembered one of my mother's many sayings: all futures are bred in the bellies of their pasts. The story is not finished, but I'm gonna stop now because it's just about 30 minutes. This is from Makhosazana Xaba's Running and Other Stories. This is the cover, and it's published by Modjaji Books. The book is available. I will tag the publisher on the description. Guys, I hope you guys have had a great reading week, and we've reached 30 minutes of this reading. And yeah, I'm still reading from a physical book. I'm still reading a physical book reading update. I'm still reading Intruders. I'm so slow, guys. Slow Readers United. I don't know what's going on, but I've got a giveaway running. I don't remember what when is the giveaway ending? I think this Sunday. I'll check, but check out the timeline. I'm giving away this book, a signed copy. But yeah, that was today's live reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, the audio was choppy earlier on, but now it's good. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. I'm sorry about the choppy audio earlier, but I was also shooting for YouTube, which just died right now and notified me of the 30 minutes that I've ran over. I'm actually trying to do a vlog. I was trying to do a vlog, but now that it's dead, I will still load it up anyway onto YouTube so that you guys can see the behind the scenes of me getting ready to do a live book reading. I hope you have a great reading weekend. 31st Jan. Oh, thank you, Nolo. So the giveaway ends on the 31st of Jan, and then I'll announce the winner shortly after. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys on Friday next week, which is what, the 7th? Is it the 7th? I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, this will be saved on Instagram TV for those who missed it. Oh, the 5th of Jan. So I'll see you guys on the 5th of February, next week Friday, and I'll load this up on IGTV and YouTube. Thank you, Tepi. Thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will put this on YouTube as a form of archiving all the reading I do, and I will link up Modjaji Books. It's modjajibooks.co.za, and it's Modjaji, Modjaji, not Modjaji the way we know it. Modjaji the Rain Queen. No, it's Modjaji, Modjaji. Cool. I will see you guys on the 5th.